Okay, get ready for one of the most unbelievable true stories you will ever hear. It's a tale of incredible charm, jaw-dropping deception, and a mind so brilliant it nearly broke the entire system.
What if I told you that a single teenager with absolutely no special training managed to trick some of the biggest, most powerful institutions on the planet? Sounds like a movie plot, right? Well, it's not. This is the real-life story of Frank Abagnale.
And get this isn't some made-up character's resume. This is what Frank was up to in his teenage years, posing as a pilot, a doctor, even a lawyer. He was literally saluted by airline crews, trusted with people's lives in hospitals, and he did all of it before he was even old enough to legally buy a drink.
It's just an insane list of accomplishments for a teenager. So, how does something like this even begin? Who was the boy behind these unbelievably audacious cons?
Well, Frank Abagnale Jr. wasn't born a criminal. He was just a kid from New York, a really bright, curious kid. But when he was 16, something happened that completely shattered his world. His parents got divorced. And that one event set him on this wild path of deception and crime.
So he ran away. With nothing. No money, no plan, just the clothes on his back. But what he did have was way more powerful than money. He had this unshakable confidence, an unbelievable amount of charm, and a mind that just soaked up information like a sponge. That confidence was his master key. It projected this authority that people were either too impressed or too intimidated to ever question.
Okay, so how on earth did he actually pull all this off? I mean, how do you fool everyone? Well, it all boiled down to this one single, powerful discovery he made about people.
Frank realized that a uniform, it's like a magic trick. It creates this instant bubble of authority. He figured out that people are just conditioned to believe the costume more than they question the person who's wearing it. His charm and his quick thinking were his tools, sure, but this uniform effect, that was the foundation for every single con he ever pulled.
And wow, did he put this theory to the test. He forged a whole identity as a Pan Am pilot. And get this, he never once touched the controls of a plane. Not once. But he flew as a passenger for free to 26 different countries, stayed in luxury hotels, and had all his expenses paid. At just 18, he was living a life most people only dream of, and it was all built on a lie.
And the pilot gig? Oh, that was just the beginning. The guy's portfolio of fake identities was just incredible. He pretended to be a doctor in Georgia, a university professor. He even studied just enough to pass the Louisiana bar exam and got a job as a lawyer. In every single role, he learned just enough to be convincing, always staying one step ahead of getting caught.
And of course, these identities weren't just for the thrill. They were how he made his money. By the time he turned 21, he had become a master forger, cashing more than $2.5 million in fraudulent checks. That is an insane amount of money, especially for a kid.
But, a run like this can't last forever. You can't pull off a scam this big without someone noticing. Sooner or later, the law catches up. And for Frank, the walls were definitely starting to close in.
Just think about this timeline. At 16, he runs away from home. By 18, he's living this crazy life as a fake pilot. By 21, he's one of the FBI's most wanted fugitives. The chase was on. It went on for years, across continents, but finally, at just 23 years old, his run came to an end. They caught him in France.
So that's it, right? Game over? He goes to prison, story ends. But no. This is where the story takes the most unbelievable twist of all.
So Frank is looking at a 12-year prison sentence. His life as a con man is officially over. But then, the very people who had been hunting him for years, they walk in and make him an offer that would change everything.
The FBI offered him a deal. Serve your time, become work for us. Help us catch guys just like you. And just like that, the world's greatest con artist became one of the world's leading experts on fraud. The man who fooled the FBI started consulting for them. The very banks he cheated hired him to protect them. He didn't just forge another identity. This time, he forged a completely new life.
I mean, it's the ultimate irony, isn't it? The same brainpower and creativity he used to break the system were now being used to make it stronger. The ultimate poacher had turned gamekeeper.
This story is about so much more than just crime. It's a powerful look at what happens to incredible intelligence when it has no guidance, and what can happen to immense talent without any positive direction. And yeah, of course, this is a story that inspired that awesome movie Catch Me If You Can. But honestly, the real story is even more compelling.
His life is just
It's a testament to this incredible duality. The skills he used for deception, the charm, the quick thinking, understanding how people work, were the exact same skills that made him so valuable in preventing fraud later in life.
Ultimately, this whole story leaves us with a really provocative question. We always focus on how he did it, right? How did this one kid manage to fool the entire world? But maybe that's not the right question. Maybe the real question we should be asking is, what could a mind like that have achieved if, instead of running away, he had found someone who believed in him and guided all that talent from the very beginning?
If you like this video, subscribe for more videos like this.